spend money when there's really, you know, nobody's kind of saying there's a problem, so.
It's just not, it just isn't, it doesn't make sense to take them for granted. I'm sure it does, but from the township's perspective, it doesn't make sense at this time.
So will there be an automatic, what are we gonna do for snow removal? And I know everyone's sick of hearing about this, but I kind of sat back this year on purpose with grass removal, and nothing really happened. They weren't coming out automatically for grass cutting.
They did just cut that.
They just did after it hasn't been done for 8 weeks.
Well, they had a big changeover in personnel.
I
so
really don't care.
Well, I know,
I mean-
but if I'm sending it to people and I don't know that they've left, let me finish, and I don't know that they've left, and they don't tell me that they've left, then, I'm kind of behind the 8 ball. I finally did find out who it was, I did send them, I'll make sure that they do it at least
So,
once more before the 15th.
For snow removal, I mean, because we have people that are essential medical personnel in our community too.
Well, I did say that I would get a letter from Mr. Hofstadter, and Pat's been, I mean, she's been on top of him.
But instead of me having to constantly call and multiple other people having to call me and like, you know, why, should we have to do all that? Or can they just this year, somehow is there enforcement action that can be done? Is there money in escrow so that when it snows, that the township just can come in and, so I don't have to call Pat and go through all that? And, I mean, it's kind of like this, the grass stuff this year, that I purposely left it go and didn't come in and do anything, and it took 8 weeks.
I took over the snow issue.
I know.
And I called him before the snow came. And I said, I'm gonna speak to you first thing in the morning to make sure on your list is Wyndham Creek.
But I did
Every
have to,
morning
there was a lot of
in the
exchange back and
beginning,
forth this year.
But then after that, we got into a great system and it worked.
So that'll happen again this year?
Through me, yes. If you go through me, yes. I can't, PJ, she has different work to do. I will take care of it. if you
Gladly
wish me
hand it
to.
over to Pat to do.
But there's, so that, you know, I mean, we won't run into this again this year.
You should not.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I'll do everything I can.
Thank you.
Anybody else like to be
5
recognized?
inches of snow with push.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hi, my name's Ed Reese. I just wanted to know, do I come to this meeting to ask for the board to request a traffic study? Find the right place?
What road is it for?
For Oxford Road and Duck Farm.
Okay, Oxford Road is a state road.
Correct.
We can't do a traffic study on the state road.
Well, I did a phone call to PennDOT and they told me to come here, where I talked to PJ, I think.
Okay.
This was a way back, because I'm really busy and I happened to notice you had a meeting tonight, so I just ran over here.
No problem.
So to get a traffic study, I thought I had to come here and request you to request it from PennDOT or something to that effect.
With the state road, doesn't Penn?
For a stop
There's a
sign.
state road and a township road.
So how do we do that?
I don't know.
Where's the stop sign? From what road to what road?
There's one in place on Duck Farm. Duck Farm comes to a T on Oxford Road. We need stop signs on Oxford Road.
That would have, that's kind of,
Can we,
What I would suggest is to contact Representative Lawrence's office, and he can help push buttons a lot faster than we can, because they love to ignore us.
Okay.
do you know where his office is?
I think I do.
He's right across from the hospital up in,
Oh, yeah.
off Baltimore Pike there, so.
Yeah, no, you mentioned.
Did I give you the name of the contact at PennDOT to talk to?
You may have, and I think I made the call and they told me to come here. That's where I got coming back. They said that your board has to request it. You know, that's,
They said that the board has to request it of them.
and I was told to come to the supervisor's meeting. I think I actually called your office one day and talked, who's the secretary?
Pat.
Pat,
Okay, you may have given her, again, it's all sporadic, it's all happened in the last 6 months. You know, I just, when I think of it, I try to act on it. So here I am, asking you.
Bill, have you run into that before? Is that,
Well, we did that out at Meteor Road and Fifth Street and Barron at that intersection. I think we did, we
Yeah.
did all the ones the state guys and, hey, is there anything you can do out there? There's a lot of complaints and they did do a traffic study, but it was all PennDOT. We did.
yeah, you could request that, if what you are
We
finding
have
is
to
that intersection is a problem and needs a stop sign, then you could request
And the
that.
township and
oh, we can have, Bill, can you put a request in? Do you have a contact up there?
Well, the guy I had contact with is no longer there, so I'll see if I can get a hold of him.
I have several names, so we'll get together tomorrow and.
Because what else would be a question who has to pay for it?
Well, the state, if it's a state road, the state would pay for it, unfortunately.
That's
Or
right.
I should say fortunately.
That's why you have to request it for them to come to your township and do, I guess.
I don't know.
You know, that's
Yeah,
what I don't know.
If you have a bad intersection, then your request, in theory, will be looked at more than the
Okay.
citizens.
You want that to be
So,
a freeway
PJ,
stop.
can you, head that up with Bill and see what you're
Correct.
asking, figure out on that?
Didn't we do something like this out on Forge Road? I don't know.
We did something.
It's about a year and a half ago.
Also,
Yeah.
Words
For
of
speed
Hickory
limits
Yeah.
or something, right?
And then we did one on Fifth Street, Little Elton Fifth Street, remember at the stop sign?
I did.
He said no.
Yeah, they wouldn't do it there. They wouldn't do it there. And that's probably worse than the other two.
Sure.
But they were state roads,
Yes,
and who did the traffic study or?
the state did.
Okay.
But we asked if there's anything that could be done, there was multiple accidents.
Right.
They have to check into it, police reports, and check some back history to see if it,
Yeah.
you know, if it's qualifies for it to be a four-way or three-way stop.
It is nasty.
Has there been incidents over there?
Yes, that's why I'm here.
It's nasty pulling out of there.
No.
I'm aware.
Out of Duck Pond.
So see what you can, maybe you and Bill can,
Yeah, Bill
and, you can, if you don't have John Lawrence's number, PJ can get you John's number, so.
Okay.
We
so-
should have the other letters on file that we can use it as a template, at least the ones that were successful.
No.
They put the one on Hopewell and Forge. Out of nowhere.
Is Waterway Township Road?
Yes.
Yeah.
Waterway.
Waterways Township.
Do you have a copy of that, Len?
I'd have to go back and look at the minutes for folders.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to present it.
Just
Go
leave me
ahead.
your name and number
To
to me.
Right now?
Well, at the end of the.
Okay, yeah.
You just want to
Okay,
shout
well,
out
let me
your
know.
phone number, Mr. Richardson, your phone number, I have your name here,
610-802-2103.
right? Right? Okay, I got it. I'll give it to PJ. We'll take it from there.
I'm sorry?
We'll take it from there.
Okay,
All righty?
thank you.
Sure.
Thank you. Any other visitors like to be recognized? At this point, I make a motion to adjourn, oh wait, I'm sorry, I'm jumping the gun again.
Yep. I got some.
Let's skip over Pat. Winnie?
She's fired anyway.
That's good. In terms of Mr. Seitz, I never agreed to meetings between boards of supervisors and private people because that violates the Sunshine Act. I might have said that to Mr. Jones, I don't know, but I just want to clarify, can't do that, that violates the Sunshine Act.
PJ?
There
Okay,
has
thanks.
been a plan set out for Mr. Seitz for what he needs to do. I thought it was very clear. He follows that plan, comes in with the proper information for the permits, we'll work through the process. There is a process to do what you want to do, you have to follow that process.
Susie?
I don't have anything.
Go ahead, Pat.
I forgot. Okay, I just want to make the board aware before your next meeting, for your budget meeting, this is very important, Susan. We've been having a lot of problems with the air conditioning, a lot, like weekly, I'm calling. And they told us it's not gonna last much longer. We're talking 10 to 12,000, there's 2 units up there, I believe, 2 units, Bill?
There's 2 units.
Yeah. 10 to 12 each unit. So when you're doing your budget meeting, you just remember that they're gonna be going real soon. Weekly, we put $200, $300, I mean, it's been constant, so 900 was like 6 months ago.
Could she ask them for an opinion on the one, just so we
No,
know?
I have some ideas.
Well, they told me 10 to 12,000 each.
Okay.
So, okay, you know, we don't have to go with them either, but that was just the rough
We can
estimate.
talk
John.
about some stuff. There are some, yeah, I've seen those commercials with those industrial ones, and they actually use them at work, and they actually work pretty good.
Okay.
You seen those ones that hang on the wall?
Mm-hmm.
They're actually-
Yeah, that's
No,
great.
they're not ugly, they actually work really, really well. They're
Oh,
not
that's
ugly.
just so just. Well, anyway.
It's not like the wall unit you had when you grew up.
I had the
But they're a
other
lot less
cabin,
expensive
okay?
than putting in a
No.
central unit. So we'll look into it.
Just remember that, okay,
You're talking
guys?
about mini splits.
No, I'm talking about the ones that are like
It's a
long.
mini, it's a mini split system.
They're pretty good. Use them at work, actually.
Yeah.
I don't think it's- you know,
In a barn,
and the
maybe.
windows,
All right, let's get into it. We talk about it
Or
afterwards.
where else?
Nothing good. Nothing. Gene?
Yeah, just briefly, this month, we had a situation with the newsletter and a individual supervisor who was not here. A lot of complaints, wanting to put stuff in. PJ, I think you did a good job trying to mediate, but to try to keep this from happening in the future, I think we need to have a member of the Board of Supervisors as an editor to the new newsletter. And since she's already invested in it, I think we should make Jane editor to the newsletter.
Okay, we can talk about it, put it on the agenda for next month. Put that on the agenda next month? I have nothing. Anything else? I make a motion, we adjourn the meeting. And so we probably move second, all in favor?
Aye.
And there's always copies at the office.
So they took off the 2010 version, I was trying to work my friend, she sent me out another and it had
what kind of trouble they're causing and I said, yeah, and they came back with a comment.
How you doing? I mean, how you
They
doing?
don't call it East Nottingham.
Low Rock?
Drain pipe under the building.